The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Boys Basketball is coming your way on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good evening, Van Buren County Warrior basketball fans. On behalf of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you to another streaming and on-air broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior basketball. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us here inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth tonight from the friendly confines of Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, as the Van Buren County Warrior boys are at home to host the Highland Huskies in Southeast Iowa's Super Conference Shootout Basketball. Tip-off for the boys' game tonight, scheduled for 7:30 p.m. We're the second game at this site this evening. We just watched New London get a 71-54 win over Lone Tree as the number 8 seeds went at it in the opening game here tonight. New London getting the win over Lone Tree. And next up, the 7 seeds from the North and the South Division. That's going to be the Highland Huskies in town to take on the Van Buren County Warriors. Tip-off just under 15 minutes away. Mr. Connor Davis, board operator with us back at the station inside the studio in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons, making all the right moves to make this thing go smoothly for everybody. And once again, I'm alongside my camera operator, on-site producer, Ms. Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We're all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, all of us. We're more than happy to be with you on the call this evening. We got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We are on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. If you are choosing one of those ways to make this broadcast part of your Friday, February 6th, 2026 evening, a big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go right down the list with you, as I always do here in the Warrior Boys pregame show. I'll give you their in-game sponsorship as we go. This is the Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride countywide. The school district sponsors the pregame show and all the made three-pointers by the Warrior shooters tonight. All the quarters, 1, 2, 3, and 4, are brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. The post-game show will be Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Coaches and players interviews will interview head coach of the girls, Randy Smith, at halftime. First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC, sponsors those. The halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. The conference standings, which we'll get to here in a little bit in the pregame stats, those are brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. My game recap in the postgame show brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. My quarter recaps brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Breakpoints this evening brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Warrior Timeouts, those will be Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua, and the pregame stats, which we'll get into after this first break, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, a proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you are a consumer in the Keosauqua area and need some local business, you can please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA and also viewed on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. All right, we're going to take a 3-minute break here to start the pregame show. You can start to hear from some of those wonderful sponsors, and when we come back, we'll talk about all the other matchups in the shootout happening tonight and then tomorrow as well. And we'll get into a breakdown of both teams as well. We'll take a look at the records on the season, wins and losses for each team, leading players for each team, the conference standings, other action around the area tonight, all that and more still to come on the Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District as we work our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off of boys high school varsity basketball for you tonight. Southeast Iowa Super Conference boys shootout, the Highland Huskies in town to take on the Van Buren County Warriors. Back with you in 3 minutes. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, to continue the boys' pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. 7 minutes, 22 seconds left on the warm-up clock. Let's continue the pregame show by getting into all the good stuff that I have prepared for you. Let's do a breakdown of both teams, starting with the Highland Huskies. Head coach is Bill Zwick, assisted by James Higdon and Alan Schneider. Next action for Highland is Tuesday, February 10th. They go to Lone Tree, a 7:30 p.m. tip there for the boys. They are the Highland Huskies in boys high school varsity basketball. Overall record in it tonight is 3-16 on the year. They're 1-8 at home, 2-7 on the road, 0-1 in neutral site games. They compete in Class 1A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference North Division. Conference record for Highland is 3-12. In the last 5, they are 1-4. Highland's 3 victories this year have come over Wapello, Lone Tree, and Louisa Muscatine, while their losses have come twice to Hillcrest Academy, English Valleys, Cedar Valley Christian, twice to Columbus, twice to Winfield Mount Union, twice to Waco, twice to Pekin, Louisa Muscatine, Keota, Wapello, and Sigourney. Last time out for Highland was Monday, February 2nd, 74-65 win. That was at Louisa Muscatine. Leading players for the Huskies this year in the scoring department, Bryce Hazlitt leads them at 14.9 a game, Landon Rowling at 13.3, and Jacob Schneider at 9.3 points per game. Leading rebounders for Highland, Landon Rowling at 9.3, Jacob Schneider at 6.8, Jesse Thompson at 4.6 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for the Huskies, Bryce Hazlitt 2.6, Jacob Schneider 2.1, Landon Rowling 1.9 assists per game. Steals leaders for Highland, Bryce Hazlitt at 1.9, Landon Rowling at 1.6, and Kyler Fink at 1.2 steals per game. The Highland Huskies averaging 46 points a game. They give up 68.5, a negative 22.5 on the differential. They shoot 36.6% from the floor, 29.5% from behind the arc, and 56.7% from the charity stripe. Last time these two teams met was back in February of 22nd in the shootout game over at Holy Trinity Catholic. Highland got a 57-45 win over the Warriors, so Highland is 1-0 in the series going back to 2022. Just over 5 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warriors. Head coach is Nathan Shellman, assisted by Bryson Starnes and Andrew Lowry. The next action for us is Monday, February 9th. We go to Twin Cedars, a 7:30 p.m. tip there for the boys. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity basketball. Overall record in it tonight is 5-15 on the year, 1-7 at home, 4-8 on the road. Have yet to play a neutral site game. They compete in Class 2A, the Warriors do, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division. Conference record for Van Buren County was 1-13 in the last 5. The Warriors are 1-4. They have wins this year over New London, Cardinal, Fairfield, Davis County, and Columbus, while their losses have come twice to Burlington Notre Dame, Centerville, twice to West Burlington, twice to Minneapolis, twice to Holy Trinity Catholic, twice to Danville, twice to Central Lee, New London, who they split with, and Clark County, Missouri. Last time out for the Warriors was Saturday, January 31st, a 68-51 loss. That was down there in Cahokia, Missouri, to Clark County. Leading players for the Warriors this year in the scoring department, Will Cora leads them at 11.2 a game, Kinnick Millard at 9.7, Jace Duncan at 8.2 points per game. Rebounding for the Warriors, Kinnick Millard at 5.8 a game, Lincoln Bainbridge at 4.5, Jace Duncan right with him at 4.5 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Van Buren County, Will Coral at 2.8, Jace Duncan at 1.5, Landry Leffler at 1.5, and Brandon Taylor also 1.5 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Warriors, Jace Duncan 1.5, Kinnick Millard, and Brandon Taylor 0.8 steals per game. The Warrior boys averaging 49.2 points a game. They give up 68 even. That's a negative 18.8 on the difference, 37.1% from two-point range, 30.1% from behind the arc, 56.8% from the free throw line. Those were the pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. Let's check the conference standings. Brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski, sponsors the conference standings. In the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, the North Division for the boys, Hillcrest Academy 17-2, 15-1. Winfield Mount Union 13-5, 13-2. Pekin is 17-3, 12-3. Waco's 10-9, 10-5. Columbus 7-11, 6-9. Wapelo's 5-14, 5-10. Highland is 3-16, 3-12. Lone Tree is 4-14, 2-13, and Louisa Muscatine is 3-15, 2-13. That's the overall record, followed by the conference record. 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the warm-up clock. Let's check the South Division of the Super Conference for the boys. Burlington Notre Dame, highly ranked in 1A. They're 19-1, 14-0. Minneapolis 12-6, 11-3. Central Lee 12-7, 9-5. West Burlington 10-8, 8-6. Holy Trinity Catholic 12-7, 7-7. Danville's 10-9, 5-9. Van Buren County 5-15, 1-13, and New London is 4-16, 1-13. Well, they just got a win over Lone Tree, so 5-16 there, the record for New London. Other teams in the area in action tonight. Burlington is at Fairfield for a doubleheader. Boys and girls. Centerville is at Davis County, girls and boys doubleheader, and Knoxville is at Cardinal for a doubleheader as well. 2 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Let's get into the other matchups in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference boys shootout right here at Van Buren County in Keosauqua. The first game tonight was the number 8 seeds. New London defeated Lone Tree. Highland going to play our Warriors next at Holy Trinity Catholic. The first game there was Danville versus Wapello. The 6 seeds, the 5 seeds, Holy Trinity Catholic and Columbus will round out the action at Holy Trinity Catholic. At Central Lee tonight, the first game, the 4 seeds, West Burlington versus Waco. The 3 seeds start at 7:30 like us. That's Central Lee versus Pekin. And then tomorrow, February 7th, at Burlington Notre Dame, It will be at 6 p.m. The number 2 seeds, Minneapolis versus Winfield Mountain Union, and the 1 seeds will round out play at Notre Dame tomorrow night. That'll be Notre Dame and Hillcrest Academy, and those are your matchups in the boys shootout basketball for the Super Conference. We are ticking down to a minute 10 left on the warm-up clock. I think we can squeeze in a 30-second break. Come on back for starting lineups. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Temple Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Alrighty, back with you here inside the Tumblr Radio broadcast booth from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa. As control right now with Mr. Ron Walker, the PA announcer. He's going to go through his sportsmanship read, which he did, and we should be getting starting lineups here momentarily. Brought to you by Smithburg Automotive with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. That'll complete the boys' pregame show. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. First quarter tonight brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Here we go with the starting lineup for Highland. Number 3 is Kyler Fink. He's a 5'7" freshman guard. Number 5 is Preston Smith. He is a junior forward. Number 23 is Landon Rolling, a junior guard for the Huskies. Bryce Hazlett is the number 25 senior guard, and number 45 is Jesse Thompson. He's a senior center. Once again, that starting lineup for Highland. It's Fink, Smith, Rolling, Hazlett, and Thompson. And here we go, the starting lineup for your Van Buren County Warriors. First out is number 1, Will Coral, a junior guard at standing 6'3". Next is number 3, Jace Duncan, a sophomore guard at 5'10". Next out, number 5, Landry Leffler, a junior guard at 6 foot even. Number 10 is Kinnick Millard. He's a junior guard at 6'3". And rounding out the starting lineup is number 15, Cree Kite, sophomore forward at 6'1". Once again, that starting lineup for the Warriors. It's Coral, Duncan, Leffler, Millard, and Kite. 8 minutes on the clock. Highland in their traveling black uniforms, red numbers and letters, a little bit of red trim. The Warriors in their home whites, black numbers and letters, some orange trim for Van Buren County. 8 minutes on the clock. We're just about ready for tip-off here. Starting the first quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Opening tip, brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop. Starting lineups for Smithburg Automotive. Pre-game show, the Van Buren County Community School District. The pre-game stats for Tugboat Transportation. Conference standings were Slayton Polaris. Warriors right to left as I see it. Highland left to right. It's going to be number 23, Rolling to jump it up against Will Coral. There's the whistle, scoring table ready, tip controlled by the Warriors. Highland actually tipped it to Cree Kite, back to Will Coral, across the lane, pass tipped and intercepted. The Warriors start the night with a turnover. Bryce Hazlett out high, tipped by Will Coral. It'll stay with Highland in the front court. 7:48 to go here, just underway in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Sideline inbounds for number 23, that's Landon Rolling. He gets it into Fink, double teamed. Back to Rolling, top of the key. Warriors come out in a man-to-man. It looks like here's a pass by Highland to the left wing to nobody, and they turn it over. Goes out of bounds on the left side. So each team with one turnover here early. 7:38 to go. We're scoreless. Ball back to the Warriors. Kinnick Millard into Landry Leffler, and here comes Van Buren County to the right side for Jace Duncan. Looks like a man-to-man from Highland. He'll give it to Will Coral on the left wing. Coral off a screen and roll, doesn't give it to Kite. Instead, a skip pass to Millard on a drive down the middle of the lane, off the backboard too strong. Kinnick his own rebound and a kick out. Three-pointer, Leffler left wing. That's off the rim. Kite a rebound. He'll put it back and miss. Out of bounds to the Warriors. So Van Buren County second chance points opportunity. They haven't converted yet on a couple of offensive rebounds. 7:16 to go. We're scoreless in the first. Coral, baseline, left side, gets it into Millard, over to Duncan, over to Leffler. Here's Coral through a double screen, top of the key, three on the way for Will. Back rimmed it, no good. Rebound into the net and fought out of there by number 45, Jesse Thompson, for a Highland. Over to Hazlett, and here come the Huskies. 7 minutes to go, first quarter, we're scoreless. Warriors in a man-to-man. Hazlett, left side for Fink. Into the left elbow. Now a cut underneath, a pass there, a shot blocked. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Millard on the attempt by Rolling. Kinnick Millard gets his first on the team. It's a shooting foul, so number 23, Landon Rolling, the junior guard, going to go to the line for 2 shots. First on the way for Rolling is good. Highland leads it 1-0. 6:51 to go here in the first. Second one on the way for Rolling. That one's good as well. He switched them both. He's got 2. Highland leads it 2-0. Inbounds to Will Coral. He'll come up the left side. On a drive to the baseline and spin back towards the post. A kick out, and they're going to call him for a travel. I don't think it was. Referees don't like Coral's spin move, and he kicked it out. Warriors' second turnover. 6:43 to go first quarter. 2-zip Highland. Pressure from Van Buren County. Looks like some man pressure here. Looking. They throw it in and cause a turnover while it's tipped into the backcourt. Creed Kite grabs it. It's a turnover. Highland their second. Jace Duncan on the left wing. He'll drive it into the paint. Little layup. No, he missed it. Too strong. A rebound to number 3, Kyler Fink for the Huskies. Up the court to in between the circles now for Rolling. He picked up his dribble. Gives it back to Fink. Double screen to the left. He'll use it. Trying to drive all the way to the hoop. Left-handed layup. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Van Buren County. It'll go to the Huskies. 6:20 to go, first quarter, 2-zip, Highland. Kind of a ragged start. Baseline right side for Fink and Highland. Cree Kite and Jesse Thompson exchanging pleasantries down there in the low block on the right side. Referees are stepping in there to get order back. Fink, baseline right side, looking. Gets it into the corner to Rolling. Now Smith, a drive from right of the key, dribble it off his foot, out of bounds. Turnover, Huskies, their third. Ball back to the Warriors. 6:16 to go, first quarter, 2-zip. Highland, Warriors yet to get on the board. Inbounds Coral, back to Landry Leffler, he'll bring it up. Back to Will Coral on the left wing, screen right from Kite. Will go to the elbow. A screen and roll with Kite, he'll catch, missed the layup. The right hand from the left side, rebounded by Thompson. Kite had an easy one, couldn't convert. 6 minutes to go. First quarter, 2-zip Highland. Hazlett over to Smith. Left of the key on a drive down the right side of the lane. Lost it again. This time they're going to call a foul on Van Buren County. Foul's going to go on Jace Duncan, his first, team second. Cree Kite going to take a seat. Caden Simmons into the game. Fink will trigger it again on the baseline. Gets it into Thompson. That's Rolling, right wing against Duncan. Back in the corner to Fink. He'll fake a 3 and won't take it. Back to Rolling. Highland works the right side of the floor, looking in the post. Not there. Here's a baseline drive from Rolling. Wanted to pull up. Cut off by the Warriors. Free throw line jumper from Smith. Back rimmed it, no good. Rebound Simmons. Outlet to Will Coral. Here come the Warriors looking to get on the board. 5.5 to go. Coral down the right side of the lane to Simmons. A kick out. Duncan a 3 right side. And that's good for Jace Duncan, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Duncan on the board with 3, and the Warriors are first lead of the night at 3-2. Here comes Hazlett down the right side against Coral. He'll try to drive the baseline all the way to the hoop, missed the short banker. Rebound loose. Hazlett gets it back. Highland's 5th rebound to Rolling. A free throw line right elbow jumper. Missed it. Rebound weak side to the left into the hands of Fink. Now it's loose and a foul called on Van Buren County with 5:08 to go here. First quarter, 3-2 Warriors. Fouls on number 5, Landry Leffler. His first, third on the team. Fink on the baseline left side will trigger for Highland. They have players strung out across the free throw line extended. So kind of like a 1-4 set with the inbounder. Gets it in underneath. Hazlett, reverse layup, missed it. Rebound, Kinnick Millard for the Warriors. All the way down, right side, Jace Duncan. He just hit one, same spot. Left that one short from 3. Gets his own rebound. Cross the key to the right side for Will Coral. He'll try a 3. That one off the rim, no good. Duncan on a putback. He missed it. Rebound loose all the way back out to Will Coral between the circles. Will on the dribble against Rolling. Right side for Kinnick Millard, and he traveled with it trying to take off on a drive off the right wing. The Warriors' third turnover against 3 for Highland as well. Here comes Brandon Taylor into the game for Will Coral. Possession back to Highland. 4:44 to go. First quarter, 3-2 Warriors. Still a ragged start. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. Well, a little over 3 minutes. Thompson will take a seat. Number 13, Hunter Seibel, into the game for Highland. They've got the ball. Hazlett on the right side against Taylor. Back to the top of the key, looking for a cutter pass tip. It makes its way to Rolling. Back to Hazlett. A jumper from the right elbow. He missed it. Jace Duncan on a board for Van Buren County. Jace will bring it up himself. All the way down to Landry Leffler on the baseline. All the way to the hoop. A little teardrop. Oh, he came out on him. Rebound loose. Fink comes out of there with it for Highland. Still just 3-2 Warriors. Fink down the right side. Back to Hazlett. Driving off the right wing into traffic. Shot no good. He's going to be fouled and earn himself a trip for 2 at the line. Fouls on number 20, Brandon Taylor, his first, team fourth. Remember, here Iowa High School basketball, 5 fouls in a quarter. You're in the penalty. You send the team to 2-shot bonus. Free throw by Hazlett is missed. They're 2 of 3 from the line. Lincoln Bainbridge, his foot must be feeling better. He's going to check in for Landry Leffler. Good to see Lincoln back. Hazlett will have a second. It's on the way, left it short. A rebound, kicked out, Rolling, lost it, he gets it back. Hand off to Fink. He'll hand off to Smith. A drive into the paint and a kick to Hazlett. 3 on the way from the right side is good. For number 25, Bryce Hazlett, he's on the board with 3. Highland leads it, 5-3, 3:53 to go, first quarter. Duncan, top of the key. He'll drive into the paint, put up a runner, missed it to the left. Hazlett on a board for the Huskies. They've got a little momentum. Cross the timeline against Brandon Taylor, taking it all the way to the baseline. Cut off there. Wanted to go backwards to Fink. They miscommunicate. Highland throws it out of bounds. Their 4th turnover. 3:38 to go. First period, 5-3 Huskies. Brandon Taylor into Lincoln Bainbridge. Back to Taylor, and he'll bring it up across center court for Van Buren County. A screen from Bainbridge will go to the right side for Millard. Millard back to Duncan to Taylor. Still on the right side. Back to Bainbridge. On the right wing, a crossover. He'll try to drive all the way to the hoop. Missed the little bank shot runner. Rebound to Rolling. It's a 10th rebound for Highland, 8 of them for the Warriors. 3:15 to go here in the first period. 5-3 Huskies. Hazlett lost it, trying to hand it off to Bainbridge. Another turnover Highland. Bainbridge to the free throw line. His dish to Taylor was intercepted by Rolling. Turnover Warriors. All the way down to Hazlett against Millard. He waits for Millard to go by. A little right-handed bank shot from the block is good for number 25 Hazlett. He's got 5. Highland leads it 7-3. Brandon Taylor in between the circles for the Warriors. Left side for Bainbridge. He'll go to the top of the key and go right side handoff to Duncan. Duncan lost it, tipped away by Smith. Turnover Warriors their 5th. Smith to Fink, left side 3-pointer. Back rimmed it no good. Rebound on the baseline. Duncan saved it right to Rolling. Rolling to Seibel. Now Smith, left side, back to Rolling. He'll give him a screen. Here's Seibel, right elbow, down the right side of the lane. He makes a layup. Hunter Seibel on the board with 2. 9-3 Highland. And head coach Nathan Shulman of the Warriors takes a full timeout. So we'll take a 60-second break. 2:19 to go first period. 9-3 Highland with the lead. Back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior basketball action right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Alrighty, back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa. Inbounds to Will Coral. Here come the Warriors. Looking to cut into a Highland 9-3 lead. Will Coral to the free throw line down the lane. Kicks out Simmons. Back to Bainbridge to the right elbow. Back to Simmons on the right side. Handoff Jace Duncan. He'll take it all the way to the hoop. Right-handed layup is good for the sophomore. He's got all 5 of the Warrior points. It's 9-5 Highland. 1:55 to go first period. Hazlett across the timeline. He'll go to the right side in the corner. That's Seibel with it. Skip pass, Smith to Rolling. Back to Smith, left of the key. into the paint for Fink. He lost it. Turnover Highland, their 6th. Will Coral up the right side for Duncan. Kick back to Coral, top of the key to the free throw line. He'll step through, got it tipped away. Turnover Warriors into the hands of Fink. Fink coming down the right side all the way to the hoop, throws up a little righty hook shot, and it goes. That's a crafty move by Kyler Fink. He's got 2. Highland with an 11-5 lead, a minute 20 to go in the first. Will Coral between the circles on the dribble. Screen left from Simmons, he'll go to the elbow. Now kick it to Bainbridge on the right wing, inside of 17-footer for Lincoln, off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Simmons, he'll kick it back out to Duncan. Over to Coral, a 3 on the way left side, that's good for the junior. 3-pointer brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Will has 3, it's 11-8. Highland, we're under a minute now in the first period, 56 seconds to go. Hazlett across the timeline, left side. Picked up his dribble, it's it into Seibel, ball's loose. Simmons grabs it, turnover Highland. Oh, and then the Warriors turn it right back over, all the way down underneath. Hazlett, a right-handed layup is good. That one hurt. The Warriors created a turnover, couldn't hold on to it. Hazlett has 7, 13-8, Highland, 34 seconds to go. Coral on the dribble right side. A screen left from Bainbridge. Top of the key for Will, left side to Kinnick Millard. Kinnick on a drive, got it tipped away by Smith, right to Fink, another turnover Warriors. Fink's pass, tried to go to Smith, cutting down the lane. Knocked out of bounds by Jace Duncan. Here comes Landry Leffler in for Lincoln at Bainbridge. That's Lincoln's most extended action in quite some time with that foot injury. Good to see him back. 22.5 to go, first period, 13-8. Highland up 5. Number 13, Hunter Seibel, will throw it in. Baseline right side over towards that corner. He's still looking, gets it into Smith in the corner, pass tipped, makes its way to Rolling. Back to Smith. Now over to Hazlett, a little bit left of the key. Smith will give him a screen to the right. He picked up his dribble and needs help. A cut underneath by Rolling on the right baseline. He'll catch and lay it in. For number 23, Landon Rolling, the Warriors getting outplayed right now. Rolling has 4, it's 15-8, 3 seconds. 2, Coral has to realize that he has to heave one. And that's going to come up short and to the right. So we're through 1 quarter of play. It's the Highland Huskies 15, the Van Buren County Warriors 8. Highland leads it by 7 after 1 quarter. We'll take a 60-second break and start quarter number 2. When we come back, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. We'll also do a quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Back with you in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals, all month long.
Back with you inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth to start quarter number 2, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Highland with possession. That's tipped and stolen by Jace Duncan. An immediate turnover. 3 right side for Jace. He left it short. Rebound in the paint to Will Coral. His putback is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds to Highland. Let's do a quick second quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. 8 turnovers for the Warriors in the first quarter recap. 7 turnovers for Highland. Highland with 11 rebounds, Warriors with 9. No free throws for Van Buren County. That's tipped and stolen by Duncan. Again, another turnover underneath to Will Coral. His left-handed layup is good. Coral has 5, Warriors within 5 at 15-10. Here comes pressure, and we're going to get a 30-second timeout from Highland, each team with 4 timeouts left. So head coach Nathan Shellman lit a fire into the Warriors between the periods. That's good to see. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Highland leads at 15-10. Back with you in 30 after for some more Warrior basketball action in the second quarter right here from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Let's complete that first quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank as the Warriors apply pressure here to Highland. Rolling with it, he'll cross the timeline. Highland was 2 of 4 from the line in the first quarter. There's an over and back violation against Fink. 3 turnovers in a row to start this quarter. The Warriors have turned up their defensive pressure. Like I said, Highland 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first quarter. The Warriors did not shoot a free throw. 7:26 to go here in period number 2. It's 15-10. Highland up by 5. Warriors with the ball. Duncan inbounds to Coral. A screen left from Kite. Will to the elbow. He'll drive it down the left side of the lane. And the little baby left hook with his left hand. He is a lefty. Is good. Coral has 7 to lead the way. 15-12. Warriors back within 3. Hazlett across. Left side to the wing. Backwards to Fink. He thought about a 3. Won't take it. Now in the corner to Hazlett against Coral. Shot fake, a drive. Nope, he'll hand it backward to Fink. Now top of the key, Smith against Millard. The Warriors in a man-to-man. Tip from behind, but right to Thompson. He'll give it to Smith. Top of the key, set him a screen to the right. Fink picked up his dribble across the key to the left side for Smith now. Free throw line, Hazlett on the right wing. Thought about a 3. Nope, give it to Fink. He'll try a 3 left of the key. Kind of a 1-footer, and it falls. Nothing but net on the 1-footed 3 by number 3, Kyler Fink. He's got 5. It's 18-12. Coral, right wing. Left of the key for Leffler. A screen left from Kite, and Landry will go that way and launch a 15-footer. Back rimmed it, no good. A rebound up off of the shot clock. It's out of bounds to the Huskies. Their 13th rebound of the night, even though that one in an unconventional way. The Warriors have 10. 6:32 to go, second quarter, 18-12. Huskies. Up the right side is Fink. Millard kicked it out of bounds, and a pass intended for number 5, Preston Smith. Sideline inbounds in the front court for number 3, Kyler Fink, the freshman guard. Good-looking freshman guard. Got to grow into his body, but he'll be a good player. Hazlett rolling to Smith in the lane. Shot fake, kick out Fink. He thought about a 3. He'll give it to Hazlett. Around Fink's screen into the lane. Got tripped. No foul. A turnover into the hands of Jace Duncan. And we got a technical foul coming on somebody here. Technical foul on number 5, Highland, is Preston Smith. His first, and that'll be the first on the team in the quarter. 6:10 to go. Clock stopped here in the second quarter. It was a turnover. Warriors had the ball. Technical foul. The whistle stopped play there. It's 18-12. Highland up by 6. Will Coral to the line. The lefty's free throw is good. So Warriors' first free throw attempted and made on the night. Coral having a nice first half. He has 8 of the Warriors, 13 now. It's 18-13. Second on the way for Will. That one back rimmed it, no good. 1 for 2 on the technical fouls for Coral. Warriors will keep possession. 6:10 to go in the second. 18-13, they're down 5. Sideline inbounds just inside the front court. Landry left to Will Coral. Back to live action we go. Coral top of the key, a screen left from Krieg Kite. Tried to hit him on the roll against a double team. He'll catch, put up a shot. Gets it back. Kick out, Duncan, 3, back rim, no good, right of the key. Rebound to Thompson for Highland. Back to Hazlett. Bryce Hazlett, take it across. Oh, and lost it. Oh, I don't know, that was an over and back, they don't call it. Not sure the ball came across, so he was good. Then on a drive, he'll bank one in from 8 feet from the right side. Their leading scorer, Hazlett, has 9. 20-13, Highland. Coral to the free throw line, a 15-footer. Left it short, rebound, rolling. Warrior offense there, not a great shot, and Coach Nathan Shellman not happy. Hazlett, right wing to the free throw line, a kick over to Fink, a long 3, way out there. Left it short from the left wing, rebound to Jace Duncan. Up the right side to Will Coral. Back to Duncan, right of the key, a drive to the free throw line, a runner. Back rim, no good, right down the middle of the lane, rebound Thompson. He'll give it to Fink. Over to Hazlett, here comes Highland, leading it by 7, 20-13, 5:08 to go second quarter. Hazlett picked up the dribble right wing, won't take the 3. Preston Smith, top of the key, to the elbow. He'll launch a 16-footer. Back rim, no good. Rolling over the back of Coral on the rebound. He's going to pick up a foul. Number 23, Landon Rolling, his first. Second on the team in the quarter. Ball back to the Warriors. Here comes a sub, Hunter Seibel, coming into the game for Preston Smith. 4:59 to go here in quarter number 2. 20-13, Highland. Brandon Taylor into the game for Van Buren County. And he's going to take out Jace Duncan. Just 2 players scoring for the Warriors so far here tonight. Coral has 8, and Duncan with, Krieg Kite actually comes out. Duncan remains in the game. Jace Duncan has 5. Will Coral, left of the key. Screen from Taylor, backwards to Landry Leffler. To the free throw line, down the lane, over to the baseline. Kinnick Miller to turn around bank shot, rolled off, rebound to Rolling. for Highland. Over to Hazlett. Hazlett across right side, all the way to the hoop. No resistance. His layup spins in. Hung on the rim for a while. Hazlett another 2. He's got 11. 22-13 Highland. Duncan. Jump stop on a drive from the left wing. Left-handed layup is good for Jace. He's got 7. 22-15 Highland. 4:24 to go in the second. Hazlett across the timeline. Left side to the right elbow. A handoff. Seibel. One dribble and he picked it up. Back to Hazlett out high on the right wing against Will Coral. Tried to hit rolling on a screen and roll. Not there to Fink. Fink right side down the left side of the lane on a drive. Missed the shot. Rebound to Kinnick Millard. Millard up the left side for the Warriors. Rockets a bounce pass underneath from left to right to Landry Leffler. It's tipped out of bounds by Fink. It'll stay with the Warriors in the front court. Here comes Lincoln Bainbridge for Kinnick Millard. We're halfway through quarter number 2. 4 minutes exactly remaining. 22-15. Highland up by 7. Caden Simmons checking into the game for Van Buren County for Jace Duncan. Will Coral will throw it in baseline right side. Looks like the Warriors go to a box set here. Coral looking. Has to lob it way out to Simmons on the left wing in the corner. Brandon Taylor will launch a 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound on the weak side baseline to Will Coral. He'll put it back. Second chance rebound point opportunity. Will Coral takes advantage of it. He has 10. It's 22-17. Highland up 5. 3:45 to go. Coral tipped it away from Hazlett. Picks up the foul. Will Coral gets his first on the team in the quarter. Thompson out. Preston Smith back in. 3:43 remaining. Quarter number 2, 22-17. Highland. Hazlett into Fink on the baseline cut to Seibel. A little short 4-footer. Overshot everything in air ball. Simmons stumbling on the rebound. Corrals it. Gets it to Brandon Taylor. Up the right side to Lincoln Bainbridge. All the way to the hoop. Fouled from behind by Rolling. And Lincoln going to go to the line for 2. Number 23, Landon Rolling, gets his second, third on the team in the quarter. Shooting foul, Lincoln Bainbridge going to go to the line for a couple shots with 3:32 left in the second. 22-17, Highland up by 5. Bainbridge, first on the way. No good. Warriors 1 of 3 from the line, all in the second quarter. Lincoln a couple of rhythm dribbles. Second free throw on the way. That one rolls around, falls through for him. 1 for 2 on that trip. Warriors 2 of 4 from the line. Bainbridge on the board with a point. It's 22-18. Highland up by 4. Hazlett between the circles. And pass stolen by Lincoln Bainbridge, intended for Preston Smith. Turnover Highland. Bainbridge all the way down, right-handed layup. Oh, he missed it. And then Simmons. Oh, you just have to convert that one. That hurts. Fouls on Simmons. Number 12, Warriors on the rebounded missed layup attempt. He gets his first, second on the team in a quarter. Lincoln, a beautiful job on the steal. Took it all the way down, just missed the bunny. That would have brought it to within 2. Here's Hazlett. Towards the left side, picked up his dribble. Over to Fink, way out high on the left wing against Landry Leffler. Warriors in a man-to-man. 3:06 to go, second quarter, 22-18. Highland rolling against Coral. Over to Hazlett, 15 on the shot clock. He'll bring it around and hand it off to Fink. Gets a screen from Smith. Back to the left side go the Huskies. There's Seibel with it inside the arc. He's cut off. Back to Fink in the corner, a baseline drive. He's cut off. 1 on the shot clock, and they're not going to get it off. Good defense by the Warriors. Forces a shot clock violation on Highland. That's their 13th turnover of the night. 6 of them in the second quarter. None for the Warriors. They had 8 in the first quarter as far as turnovers go. So, Van Buren County with the ball. 2:40 to go. Back to live action in the second quarter. 22-18. Highland up by 4. Will Coral left of the key. He'll go right off a screen from Simmons. Step back, won't take the 16-footer to Bainbridge on the right baseline. He'll kick it back out to Coral. Guarded by Smith. Highland in a man-to-man on a baseline drive. A dish to Simmons. Layup good from the right side. Assist Will Coral. Caden Simmons has a deuce. He's on the board with 2. Warriors back within 2. It's 22-20 Highland. 2:18 to go second quarter. Hazlett between the circles. It's tipped from behind by Coral. It'll stay with the Huskies in the front court. The clock reads 2:14 to go here in the second quarter. Warriors down 2, 22-20. Sideline inbounds for Kyler Fink. Gets it into Hunter Seibel. Out high against Brandon Taylor. To the top of the key, right elbow. Backwards to Rolling. He lost it, has to pick it up. Backwards to Hazlett. On a drive, kick to the corner for Seibel. He'll take it towards the paint. Lost it. Smith helps him out. Smith loses it in the corner. It's off of Highland. Warrior defense forces 7th turnover of the quarter for the Huskies, their 14th of the game. Here comes Jace Duncan in for Landry Leffler. 1:58 to go here, second period. 22-20. Huskies with a 2-point lead. Duncan into Coral. Here come the Warriors trying to tie or take the lead with a 3. Screen left from Simmons, and Will go to the left elbow. All the way down the left side of the lane. A turnaround 8-footer. Goes. Nice shot by Will Coral. He continues his good play here in the first half. Warriors have come all the way back to tie it at 22. 1:40 to go before the half. Hazlett, right side, Fink. Handoff Seibel. He'll drive it towards the right baseline. Cut off there by Duncan. Back to Fink. To the free throw line. Cut off by Taylor. Over to Smith. He'll take it to the free throw line. Over to Seibel. A shot fake, a baseline drive. Dribble it off his foot. Out of bounds off the Huskies. Another turnover. And here comes a full timeout from Highland. They've got 3 left. So let's take a 60-second break. 1:24 to go before the half. We're tied at 22. Back with you in 60 seconds to finish the second quarter. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Back with you here, the Atemo Radio broadcast booth from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa. Warriors have the ball. This is Southeast Iowa Super Conference Boys Shootout Basketball. The Highland Huskies in town to take on our very own Warriors. 1:24 to go here in the second quarter. We are tied at 22 after Highland had a fairly substantial lead early. The Warriors have fought back and tied it. Here comes pressure from Highland. Will Coral has it in the backcourt. Here comes a 30-second timeout to help his team by head coach Nathan Shellman since Highland put on the press. So the Warriors take a 30. They've got 3 timeouts left. So do the Huskies. 1:17 to go left in the second quarter. We're tied at 22. Back with you in 30 seconds right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dalen Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Brandon Taylor into Will Coral. Back to live action we are with 1:13 left in the second. Tied at 22. Across to Taylor. Now Bainbridge. A kick to the corner. Duncan a 3 on the way. Left it short. Rebound off of Smith to Taylor. His shot is no good. It was partially blocked, I think, but a foul coming on Highland and 2 shots for Brandon Taylor. I think the foul's on number 5. Preston Smith. It is his second. 4th on Highland in the quarter. 1:04 to go. We're tied at 22. Brandon Taylor to the line for a couple for the Warriors, trying to break the tie. Brandon Taylor's first is good. Warriors 3 for 5 from the line in the game. 3 of 5 all in the second quarter. Brandon Taylor on the board with a point. Van Buren County leads it 23-22. Taylor will have a second opportunity. 2 rhythm dribbles and the second free throw on the way. Taylor nailed them both. 2 for 2 on that trip for him. He's got 2. Warriors up to 24-22. Here comes Hazlett down the right side in the corner to Fink, guarded by Simmons on a drive into the lane and a kick to Seibel. He'll take it to the right elbow and go backwards to Hazlett. Top of the key, he'll pick up his dribble, gives it to Fink on the right wing. 50 seconds to go, 20 on the shot clock. Fink around the screen from Smith on a roll, threw it over him, intercepted by Jace Duncan all the way up to Will Coral on the right side, turnover Highland. Coral to the hoop, lefty layup from the right side is good, and Rolling had to back off with 2 fouls. Another deuce for Will Coral. He's got 14 in the first half. Warriors up 4, 26-22, half a minute to go. Fink in the right wing. And Coral tried to reach from behind, committed the foul. That's his second. 3rd on the team. 26.1 to go. Sideline inbounds for Fink and the Huskies. He's still looking, gets it into, stolen by Duncan in the corner. Duncan couldn't save it. Good attempt at a steal there by Jace. So Fink will inbound it again, this time way over towards that coffin corner. Bainbridge on him. He gets it into Smith. 23 seconds to go. Shot clock is off now. They can hold for 1 if they want to. Top of the key, Hazlett on a drive down the left side of the lane. Little floater, rolls around and drops through for Bryce Hazlett. He's been their whole offense here just about in the first half. 26-24, 10 seconds to go. Warriors up 2, Will across the timeline. 7 seconds, 6, 5 against, it's a screen right from Simmons. Coyle over to Bainbridge, a 3 right wing for Lincoln to end the half. Skips off the rim, no good, and a heave by Hazlett is going to come up short. So we're through 2 quarters of play. Brings us to the half. It's the Van Buren County Warriors 26, the Highland Huskies 24. In that second quarter, Highland with 9 points. The Warriors come back and erase that lead and now lead it by 2 at the half. They put up 18 points in the second quarter. So that'll take us to the halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. We will take a 3-minute break. You can hear some more from some of our wonderful sponsors. And when we come back, after that break, when I add up some stats, we'll talk about the first half. And I have an interview with head coach Randy Smith. Back with you in 3 minutes for the halftime show. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth for the halftime show and the stats. Warrior Boys Basketball brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left on the halftime clock. Got a special guest to do an interview with here in just a minute. Head coach of the girls, Warrior Girls, Randy Smith, going to stop by and talk to us. But let's take a look at the halftime stats from the boys' game first of all. Let's do a quick second quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. In that second quarter, not a turnover for Van Buren County. That's what I like to see from my stats. They forced 9 of them by Highland in quarter number 2. The Warriors with 8 rebounds, Highland with 7. Van Buren County did go to the line finally in the second quarter, 4 of 6, 66% there. Highland did not shoot a free throw in quarter number 2. It was 15-8, Highland up 7 after 1 quarter of play. The Warriors outscore them by 9, 18-9 in quarter number 2 to lead it by 2, 26-24 here at the half. Let's do a half a game recap now, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. Team stats from the first half. Each team has used 2 timeouts, everybody with 3 left. On the turnover side of things, Van Buren County with 8, Highland has 16. Battle in the glass. Highland leads it by 1, 18-17. Warriors are 4 of 6 from the free throw line at 66%. Highland is 2 of 4 at 50%. Highland shot all their free throws in the first quarter. The Warriors shot all of theirs in quarter number 2. Individual stats from the first half, and let's take a look at foul trouble if there is any for Highland. 4 players in the scoring column, one of them in double figures. They're led by Bryce Hazlett, their leading scorer. He's got 13. Landon Rolling with 4. Hunter Seibel with 2. Kyler Fink has 5. Preston Smith with 2 fouls. Landon Rolling has 2 as well. Those were the only 4 fouls called on Highland in the first half. For the Warriors, 5 in the scoring column, 1 in double figures. Led by Will Coral with 14. Jace Duncan with 7. Lincoln Bainbridge with 1. Caden Simmons with 2. Brandon Taylor has 2. Foul trouble for the Warriors. Coral has 2. That's about it. Everybody else, they got 5 players with 1 foul. So that's a look at the boys' stats through one half of play here at the halftime show, brought to you by Roto-Rooter. Exciting second half coming up. 4:40 left on the halftime clock. And now I'm going to get Randy Smith, head coach of the girls, some volume. Coach, you got us?
Yep.
All right. Let's talk about your nice win last night in the girls shootout over there at Louisa Muscatine High School. We made it's about a 175-mile round trip over there to play Columbus the second time this season. You defeated them the first time up there at Columbus Junction, Columbus City, or halfway in between those 2 small towns. You were in control of most of that game up there in Columbus as well. They made a couple of runs at you, and you were able to hold them off. We had talked before, you maybe thought some of their gimmick defenses would give you trouble, but it certainly didn't. Last night, your girls came out and played well. You were in control most of the way. Adeline Snowgren, Marley Mertens, and Sophia Urach carried the scoring load from you. I think Columbus able to cut it to maybe 7 at one point in the first half, maybe 10 in the second half. But you guys, with that balanced scoring, were able to fend off their runs, and you got a nice victory over Columbus in the girls' shootout game. Those were the number 4 seeds going at it. On the way over there, we found out the brackets. We're going to have to play Columbus again right here at home, as you're going to host them for the first round of regional play. So I'm going to give you the mic right now for as long as you want to talk. You can talk about the first game against Columbus, the second game last night, having to play them again, how well your girls played. The floor is yours.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of a weird thing when we found out on the way there that we're gonna play them again. But everybody says it's tough to beat a team 3 times. Well, I'd like to be the team that's won 2 rather than lost 2 going in.
For sure.
So,
yep.
And they did. I think they threw about everything at us that they could last night. The first game we were in a lot of foul trouble. Both the Snowgren girls had 4 fouls, and so it took us out of our rhythm a little bit.
Sure.
We missed a lot of threes last night, but we hit some at some crucial points, and that's kind of what we do. If they're open, they're going to shoot it, and it seems like when it goes in, it just gives us a little bit of a spark, and we go back and play a little better defense. And I thought our press hurt them a little bit last night, more than it did in the previous game. And so hopefully, I think we'll shoot better on our floor, and I don't know what else they can throw at us. If they try to go man, they just can't control Snowgren.
Adeline, yes.
Yeah, Adeline.
I don't think they want to do that. It doesn't seem like they wanted to do that in either one of the games that you've played against them.
No, she's really playing well, and we're, you got 2, probably, I don't know the percentage-wise how they're doing in the conference, but 2 of the leading 3-point shooters, and people they've got to be aware of that. So that's
sure.
We got to come, and I think if we start out good, it'll send a message, and then I think we'll be okay. We just don't want to give them a run or something early where they think they're in it. I think we're the better basketball team. I think we have better players, and so we'll just see what happens. So.
Yeah, last night, even though you were in control most of the way, they did make a couple of runs and, got it to maybe 7 at the closest. There were a couple of key possessions that your girls responded in to stop that run, because that's what you have to do. maybe if you get a turnover there and you give it back to them, they hit a three, it gets closer, and everything tightens up. So there still were a couple of key possessions where your team responded. I think Adeline came through with a layup on one of them and maybe an outside shot to stop a run by, I don't remember the exact player, but you had to be proud of that as see your girls respond to another team making a run at you and kind of put an end to it.
Yeah, we just gotta contain their post player. I mean, she got the ball in the open floor, and that's where she got her 20 points on most of them. We got to control her, but if we, I think we'll be okay. I mean, they don't shoot the ball great, so unless they just get out of their element, I guess, then I think we'll be okay.
Right. Well, it'll be nice for your seniors to have one more home game.
Yep.
Then we'll see where we go from there.
Yep.
All right. That's head coach of the girls, Warrior Girls, Randy Smith, nice enough to stop by and talk to us here at the half. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. And you can hear the horn going off in the background. 8 minutes on the clock as we're going to get things started here in quarter number 3. As soon as I get head coach Smith his headset wrapped up here so I don't trip over it. There we go. All right. Warriors going to start the ball in quarter number 3. That complete the halftime show brought to you by Roto-Rooter. Warriors left to right. Inbounds Duncan to Leffler. Krieg Kite. Now Will Coral top of the key. To the right elbow. Will down the right side of the lane. He'll step through, put up a right-handed layup. Fell down, missed it. Rebound to Krieg Kite. A kick out. Leffler a 3 left wing. That's no good. Rebound tip to Krieg Kite, and he'll put it back. Second chance point opportunity there. Krieg Kite on the board with his first 2. It's 28-24. Warriors up 4, 7.5 to go here in the third. Hazlett a drive into the paint, a little runner off the back rim, no good. Rebound fought for, it's loose underneath the hoop. Oh, and Kite and Millard couldn't convert to grab it. And it goes out of bounds to Highland. Would have been nice to get that one. Baseline right side for Fink. Fresh shot clock for the Huskies. 7:26 to go here in the third, 28-24. He'll get it into Hazlett. Right wing, a drive, another floater. Partially blocked to Krieg Kite. Good D by the Warriors. Over to Landry Leffler up the right side. All the way over to Millard on the baseline. 17-footer for Kinnick. Left it short from the left baseline. Rebound to Preston Smith of the Huskies. Over to Bryce Hazlett. Here comes Highland. Warriors lead it by 4, 28-24. 7:06 to go in the third. Preston Smith. A drive and a kick. Rolling a 3 towards the right corner. Back rim. Good box out by Landry Leffler against Fink. And Coral and Leffler combine on that rebound. All the way down the left side to Miller to drive into the paint. Little banker for Kinnick. It came out on him. Krieg Kite a rebound. He'll put it back for 2. Warriors' 5th rebound of the third quarter already. Krieg Kite with a couple of put-back hoops. Those are big. 30-24. Warriors up 6. 6:41 to go in the third. Hazlett rolling right of the key to the top of the key. He'll hand off forward to Smith. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Highland in their front court, baseline right side. 24 on the shot clock. 6:35 to go in the third. 30-24. Van Buren County up by 6. Finkel trigger for Highland. Over towards that coffin corner. Looking. Tries to get it into rolling. It's tipped and loose. Jace Duncan jumps and grabs it. Turnover Highland. Down the left side for Will Coral. All the way to the hoop. Left-handed layup against Rolling is good. Will Coral, 16 for him. 32-24. Warriors up 8. Hazlett a drive and a kick. Smith a 3 left side. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll stay with the Huskies. Finkel will do the honors again to throw it in. This time underneath the hoop, baseline right side. Fresh shot clock. Gets it into Smith in the corner. In the paint to Thompson, who doesn't really look to score. Free throw line Hazlett. He'll take one dribble to the right and bury a 12-footer. Their leading scorer, Bryce Hazlett, has 15. 32-26, all the way down to Millard. His short banker going down the right baseline is up and good. Fast break, kind of delayed fast break by the Warriors there. Fast break points brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Millard on the board, his first 2 of the game. 34-26, 5:51 to go in the third. Warriors up 8. Smith to the right, a screen from Rolling. Fink a 3 right wing, air ball. Kite should have just left it go. He saves it right to Hazlett, who blew the layup. Oh man, that was a rebound and a turnover. Right to Hazlett. He blew the layup. Krieg Kite just should have let that go, and now a foul. 23 Highland. That's Rolling with his first on the team in the quarter. 5:40 to go. Boy, the Warriors dodged a bullet there. Inbounds Leffler over to Duncan up the left side to Millard. Millard into the paint. Tried to dish it to Krieg Kite, and they couldn't connect. Low on the right side. Another turnover of Van Buren County. Their 10th of the night, second in the third quarter. Inbounds Rolling to Hazlett, 5.5 to go here in the third. The Warriors still up by 8 at 34-26. Hazlett across the timeline. He'll go right side. Picked up his dribble. Over to the corner. Thompson into a cutting. Hazlett blocked out of bounds by Duncan. I don't think he got him. He got a lot of ball, man. Well, they're going to call it on 10. So Duncan up top was clean. They give the foul to Millard. His second, team's first in the quarter. One foul on each team, 5:21 to go in the third. It was a shooting foul. Bryce Hazlett to the line. First is good. That's their first free throw attempt from quarter number 1. Hazlett was 16 to equal Will Coral's 16 for the Warriors. 34-27, Van Buren County with 5:21 to go here in the third. Hazlett, second free throw on the way. That one rimmed out on him. Off the rim, rebound, Krieg Kite. 1 for 2 on that trip for Hazlett. Will Coral between the circles into the free throw line. Kite, a kick out, Leffler, a 3 right wing. No good. Rebound, Krieg Kite. He'll put it back up, and he's fouled. Krieg Kite hitting the offensive glass, comes up a little gimpy on the right ankle. The foul's on 45, Jesse Thompson, his first, team second in the quarter. A shooting foul, and Krieg Kite trying to walk that off. Maybe it's his calf. Took a little bit of a fall after that putback attempt. He's at the line for 2 with 5:07 to go here in the third. 34-27, Van Buren County. Up by 7. Kite's first, no good. 0 for 1 in the quarter are the Warriors from the charity stripe. They are 4 for 7 in the game. Kite will have another attempt. A few rhythm dribbles for Cree. Free throw on the way. That one no good as well. 0 for 2 on that trip rebound. Thompson for Highland. Over to Rolling. He'll bring it up against Duncan. A crossover and out of the left elbow. Right elbow Thompson. Kick out Smith on a baseline drive. All the way over to Fink in the left corner. He'll shot fake. Pull up from 15 on the baseline is good for number 3, Kyler Fink. He's got 7, 34-29. The Warriors turn it over. Rolling, a 3, right wing. That's good. Quick 5-point burst. Rolling has 7, 34-32. Highlands cut it to 2. Millard to Coral in the front court. A skip pass to Landry Leffler. He'll drive right baseline, kick it back to Krieg Kite, who kicks it back to Kinnick Millard. Millard, a shot fake, a drive into the paint, skip pass over or kick out to Landry Leffler, who gives it to Will Coral. Back to Leffler. He'll try a 3 left wing. Short. Rebound, Kite and Millard. Millard gets it, put back for Kinnick Millard. Second chance points, offensive rebound for the Warriors. Millard has 4, 36-32. Warriors up 4, 4:11 to go in the third. Hazlett across the timeline. Trying to go into the paint. 2 Warriors crash into each other. I don't know if anybody committed a foul. He blows the whistle as Duncan and going to call it on Duncan. Duncan and Millard crashed into each other. Nobody hit the Highland player. Kind of a strange call there. Bainbridge and Simmons in for Landry Leffler and Krieg Kite. Duncan gets the foul, his second. Each team with 2 team fouls here in the third quarter. 4:06 to go, 36-32 Warriors. We're in the third. Baseline left side for Fink for the Huskies. Now he's got the ball. Here comes a cross screen on the in the lane. Lob pass out, way out high to Smith. On a drive against Millard, it's tipped over to Rolling. 3 ball out of the corner pocket is no good. A rebound on the baseline, weak side to Lincoln Bainbridge. They'll give it to Duncan to the right wing, all the way towards the hoop from the block. A little banker over Thompson is good for sophomore Jace Duncan. He's got 9. Warriors back up by 6, 38-32. Here's a pass that's tipped, picked up by Simmons. Turnover Highland, their second of the quarter, 18th of the night. Bainbridge to Duncan, right corner 3 for Jace. Back rim no good, rebound Hazlett on the weak side. Bryce Hazlett will bring it up with 3.5 to go in the third, 38-32 Warriors. A screen left from Thompson, he'll try a 3. Top of the key, spun off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kinnick Millard for the Warriors. Kinnick down the left side, he'll give it to Coral in the corner. A shot fake and a baseline drive, jump stop into the lane, little baby floater is good for Will Coral. He's got 18. Here comes a full timeout from the Highland Huskies. They have 2 remaining, 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. Warriors back up by 8 at 40-32. Back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Very proud, countywide.
We're back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa this evening for boys Southeast Iowa Super Conference Shootout Basketball. Warriors on a little run. Highland took a timeout to try to stop it. Here comes pressure from Van Buren County. Looks like man pressure. 3:13 to go here in the third. Warriors up 8, 40-32. Hazlett gets it into Rolling. Rolling on the dribble. He's going to take it up by himself across the timeline left side. 27 on the shot clock. Rolling picks up his dribble, guarded by Duncan. Now Simmons on the double team. A lob over Simmons to Fink, top of the key. Into a cutter across the lane, Rolling. It's tipped and stolen by Millard. Kinnick all the way down, right-handed layup from the left side. After the steal is good. He'll take it all by himself. He's got 6. Warriors back up by 10, 42-32. They've withstood that run by Highland, and now on a little run of their own. Here comes Rolling against Duncan. To the left elbow. He loses it, gets it back, put up a jumper. No good. Rebound Jace Duncan all the way down to Kinnick Millard. Layup from the right side is good. He put it in and it counts, and a chance at a three-point play for Kinnick Millard. Foul on Highland. Fouls on number 13, Hunter Seibel, his first. Count the hoop for Millard. He's got 8, a chance at 9. 2:33 to go here in the third, 44-32. Warriors up 12. Millard's free throw is good. 1 of 3 are the Warriors in the quarter. Millard has 9. 2.5 to go now. Here's Rolling with it in the backcourt still. Struggling on the dribble. Oh, it's tipped by Duncan. He had a steal, and they're going to say that he committed the foul. Duncan with the quick hands picks up his third. Each team with 3 team fouls now in the third period. 2:26 remaining. 45-32. Warriors up 13. Inbounds. Rolling in the backcourt to Seibel. All the way down. Almost stolen by Millard, but it makes its way to Smith. A right-handed layup is good on the drive by number 5, Preston Smith. His first 2 of the night. Pressure from Highland. Hazlett gets a steal. Gives it to Smith underneath Seibel. A layup. 4 quick ones. Seibel has 4. 4 quick ones for Highland, cutting the Warrior lead to 45-36. Bainbridge to Coral. They get it across. Now right side Miller to 3 on the way for Kinnick. Can he stay hot? He can. 3-pointer brought by the Van Buren County Community School District for Kinnick Millard. All of his points in the second half. He has 12, 48-36. Back up by 12 are the Warriors. Here's a pass by Seibel, intercepted by Simmons. Coming from behind, it's tipped away. No, that's got to be our ball. It was tipped out of bounds by Highland, wasn't it? They're going to award it to Highland and give the Warriors their 5th turnover of the quarter. Man, they should have corrected that, I think. Well, Highland has the ball, and they've inbounded it. Too late now. Hazlett to Rolling. Duncan, the defense. And Rolling stepped on the sideline, coming up against Duncan. Highland commits a turnover. Their 5th of the quarter, 21st of the night. Minute 26 to go in the third. 48-36, Warriors up 12. Where are they going to inbound this? Now the referees are getting together. Not sure they can call a foul on that now. It's too late. He called it on the sideline. Maybe wants an explanation. Bill Zwick, the Highland head coach, as to why there wasn't a blocking foul called. Lincoln Bainbridge inbounds to Will Coral across the timeline. Now in between the circles, a minute 23 to go. Looks like Highland goes zone defense here. In the corner to Will Coral. 3 on the way for Will. Back rim no good. Rebound Millard high up in the lane to get it. He's going to dribble and kick it out. Jace Duncan, a 3. Left of the key. No good. Rebound Rolling for Highland. Minute 6 to go in the third. Still 48-36 Warriors. Hazlett over to Smith. Kick out Fink on the right wing. Backwards to Rolling. Guarded by Simmons. The Warriors in a man-to-man. We'll give it to Fink between the circles. He'll go to the right side off a screen from Rolling. All the way to the hoop. Fouled on the drive is Kyler Fink. Fouls on number 12, Caden Simmons. His second, fourth on the team in the quarter. 53.1 to go. Here comes Landry Leffler, Brandon Taylor in for Jace Duncan and Caden Simmons. A box set for Highland on the baseline right side for Fink. 14 fouls on the Warriors, 3 on Highland. They get it in the corner to Hazlett. Back to Seibel on the wing. Lob pass into the post. Oh, and they're going to say he's pushed from the back. Man, that's a weak foul, too. It's on 20, Brandon Taylor. His second, team fifth. So that'll be free throws for Highland. As the Warriors into the penalty, the Huskies go into the bonus. 48.2 seconds remaining, third quarter. 12-point lead for Van Buren County at 48-36. Number 23, Landon Rolling, the junior guard forward, to the free throw line. First on the way is good. Highland, 2 of 3 from the line in the quarter, 4 for 7 in the game. Rolling has 8, now 9, 2 for 2 on that trip for him. Substitution. Kinnick Miller going to take his seat. On the floor for the Warriors, it's Duncan, Coral, Bainbridge, Leffler, Taylor. For Highland, Fink, Seibel, Smith, Hazlett, Rolling. And they have a 2-2-1 pressure. Coral to Leffler down the left side over to Brandon Taylor on the wing. Warriors break it. Leffler, Coral. Zone defense, a 2-3 from Highland. In the corner to Duncan. Back out high, top of the key for Will. 17 on the shot clock, 29 in the game, in the quarter. Over to Duncan. Now Bainbridge. He'll take it to the free throw line. A runner down the lane for Lincoln. Oh, he back rimmed it no good. I think Shellman wanted him to hold it a little bit longer. Rebound to Rolling up the left side for Fink. Over to Smith. 3 on the way left corner. Short. Rebound Landry Leffler. All the way down to Will Coral. 10 seconds remaining. He's got the layup and he takes it. Is what he should have done and he did. Coral with 20. 50-38. Warriors up 12. 3 seconds. 2 to the right wing. A launched 3 that comes up short by Hunter Seibel. So we're through 3 quarters of play. It's the Van Buren County Warriors 50, the Highland Huskies 38 in that third quarter. 14 points for Highland. Let's see. And Van Buren County scores 22. So they withstand the Highland run and extend their lead. After 3 quarters of play, it's the Warriors 50, Huskies 38. Let's take a 30-second break and come on back to start the third quarter. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. We'll do a quarter recap. Brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Back with you here from the Atomo Radio broadcast booth, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School. I got a correction. Warriors outscore them by 10 in the third quarter, 24-14 to improve on that 2-point lead at the half, make it a 10-point lead after 3. Highland with the ball to start quarter number 4. They get it into Rolling. Over to Hazlett, 3 on the way from Smith. That's good out of the left corner. Number 5, Preston Smith has 5. It's 50-41 Warriors, up 9. Here's pressure from Highland. 2-2-1, a skip pass over to Millard in the corner. A 3 for Kinnick. That is good. Kinnick starting to feel it. Out of the right corner, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. He's got all his points. 15 of them in the second half. Picks up a foul here in the front court on the left side, does Millard. His third, first on the team in the quarter. Inbound, sideline in the front court for Fink. 7:35 to go in the fourth. Tipped, stolen by Bainbridge to Will Coral. Turnover Highland. Will take it over towards the corner now on the right wing. Back out, top of the key for Jace Duncan. Let's look for Kinnick Millard. He's got the hot hand. A handoff to Will Coral against the 2-3 zone. Millard's got it on the left wing. Now Landry Leffler, top of the key, right side for Duncan. He won't drive in the corner. Bainbridge a 3. That's good for Lincoln. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Good ball movement by the Warriors against that zone. Lincoln Bainbridge has 4. Warriors back up or they're up now, their largest lead of the night by 15 at 56-41. Hazlett on a back cut to Smith all the way, missed the layup, rebound from the left side, rebound in the middle of the lane by Rolling, and his putback is good. He's got 11, 56-43, 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Warriors up 13. Millard through the defense, gets it tipped and stolen by Smith. Warriors 14th turnover of the night, across the lane, left to right to Hazlett. He missed the short one. Rebound to Kinnick Millard. Long pass all the way down the left side to Will Coral. Coral all the way to the hoop. Left-handed layup against Rolling is good. Coral has 22 on the night, 58-43. Highland back the other way. Preston Smith, a short banker from the right side, and that goes. Smith has 7, 58-45, 6:28 to go. Coral over the zone trap to Bainbridge, a skip across. Landry Leffler, a three right corner. That one's off the rim, no good. A rebound, Kinnick Millard. A kick out to Will Coral. Highland in a 1-2-2. Coral, a three left of the key. Left it short, rebound Bainbridge. Second chance points opportunity here. All the way around to Millard, a three. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebound weak side to Rolling. Warriors had multiple looks at it there, but couldn't convert. 6 minutes to go in the fourth, 58-45. Hazlett on a drive down the right side of the lane, put one up off the backboard, no good. Kinnick Millard on a board for the Warriors. Up the right side to Jace Duncan. A bounce pass underneath, Landry Leffler. His shot from the left side is good. Assist Jace Duncan on a nice bounce pass. Landry Leffler, his first two of the game. Warriors up by 15, 60-45. 5:43 to go here in the fourth. Hazlett across the timeline. He'll get a screen right from Rolling, and Bainbridge plowed into it, and I think Lincoln going to get the foul. It is on Lincoln Bainbridge, his first, team second in the quarter. Haven't had a chance to do a third quarter recap yet. The action has been fast and furious. We'll get to one when we can. Sideline inbounds for Highland. They get into a cutting Preston Smith at the right elbow. It's loose, and who's going to pick it up? It's still loose. Picked up by Lincoln Bainbridge and fouled from behind by Preston Smith. That's a turnover by Highland. Smith picks up the foul, his third. First on the team in the quarter. Brandon Taylor going to come in for Kinnick Millard, just giving him a quick break here probably, as he was on the floor struggling for that loose ball. Good hustle by Millard. 5:28 remaining in the fourth, 60-45. Warriors up 15. Brandon Taylor into Will Coral. Back to live action we go. Looks like Highland going to go out of that zone into a man now. I hear their coach yelling to match up. Warriors to the right side for Jace Duncan. On a crossover against Fink, a jump stop all the way to the hoop. Jace has a height advantage. He'll lay it in with the right hand. Jace Duncan has 11, 62-45. 5:10 to go. Fink back to Hazlett. He's going to bring it up center court to the right side. Seibel thought about a three. Now he'll take a drive in the baseline, kick it to the middle of the lane for Smith. A dribble. He'll put up a short one. That goes. Preston Smith, a little short one from the inside the lane. He's got all of his points, 9 of them in the second half, 62-47. Jace Duncan to the top of the key, free throw line. He'll jump stop, put one up that doesn't go, but he's fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots for Jace Duncan, the sophomore. Falls on 23. Landon Rolling his fourth. Team second. 2 team fouls on each team here in the fourth quarter with 4:47 remaining. Highland has 2 timeouts left. The Warriors with 3. Jace Duncan to the line. Duncan having a nice game. He's got 11, looking to improve on it. First on the way for Jace. Back rimmed it, no good. Simmons going to come in for the Warriors. Thompson back in for for Rolling for Highland. Simmons going to come in for Coral. Let's do a quick third quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. 5 turnovers in the third quarter for the Warriors, 5 of them for Highland. Van Buren County with 14 rebounds in the third quarter. Highland had 7. The Warriors were 1 of 3 from the line in the third. Highland was 3 of 4. Warriors outscored them in the third quarter, 24-14 by 10. Duncan second. That one's good. 1 for 2 on that trip for Jace. He's got 12. Warriors up 16, 63-47, 4:44 to go. Seibel picked up his dribble way out high on the right side. He needs help. Gets it into Smith, fouled from behind by Landry Leffler. Leffler gets his second, third on the team in the quarter. Or are they going to take the inbounds on the baseline right side of the hoop for Landon Rolling. 4:38 remaining in the fourth. Rolling, looking, still looking, has to get to Hazlett. Over towards the corner, back to Rolling. He'll launch a 3 out of that corner and connect. Rolling. Almost a turnover. Having a big game for Highland as well. Over to Landry Leffler for the Warriors. Picked up his dribble, back to the top of the key, Bainbridge. To the free throw line, back to Brandon Taylor. Left side, Jace Duncan. Highland in a man-to-man. Duncan on a drive, runner into the lane, missed it, got his own rebound, a left-handed putback. A rebound, Duncan, and he gets a putback. He's got 13, 65-50, almost halfway through. Hazlett on a drive, and the official way out high on the left side, about the farthest you can get away from that call, made it. Fouls on number 4, Lincoln Bainbridge, his second, fourth on the team. 4:02 to go in the fourth. 65-50, a 15-point lead for the Warriors. Here comes 3 subs for Van Buren County. Creed Kite, Will Cordell, Kinnick Millard for Landry Leffler, Jace Duncan, and Lincoln Bainbridge. Landon Rolling has 14 for Highland. He's doing the duties to inbound. Gets it into a cutting Seibel. He'll put up a shot. No good, but he's fouled by Brandon Taylor, and Seibel going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Taylor picks up his 3rd. That's the 5th on the team. It's a shooting foul. Warriors into the penalty, Highland into the bonus for her, as we are exactly halfway through the 4th quarter. 4 minutes remaining. Van Buren County still up by 15 at 65-50. Hunter Seibel, the junior guard, to the charity stripe. First is good. First free throw of the 4th quarter for Highland. Seibel has 5. Fink going to come in for Rolling. Second attempt on the way momentarily by Seibel. That one is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for him. He's got 6. 65-52, 3:56 to go. Coral left of the key. A screen from Simmons. He'll hand it backwards to Taylor. To the free throw line, Kite. Back to Taylor. Try to go underneath. It's kicked on a pass intended for Simmons. It'll stay with the Warriors. Rolling coming back into the game. Hazlett only has 3 points in the second half. He had 13 in the first. He has 16. Rolling with 14. Coral, baseline left side, a lob way to the top of the key to Millard. Kinnick on the dribble, kicks it out to Coral. Against Hazlett on the dribble, top of the key, 15 on the timer, 3:39 in the game. Screen right from Taylor. Coral a 3 right of the key, short. Brandon Taylor a rebound and a putback. Offensive rebound and a putback for Brandon Taylor, who's got 4, 67-52. 3:25 to go. Preston Smith, right side, rolling. Warriors in a man-to-man. Back to Preston Smith, a fake and a drive against Millard. A shot up, way too strong off the backboard. And they're going to hit Kinnick Millard with his 4th. I'm not sure how that referee can see that from where he's at. He's the farthest ref away, and he's making the calls. Like way over towards the right side of the lane, he's way out here on the left. The other 2 guys are looking right at the play and don't see anything. Free throw missed by Smith. Highland 2 of 3 in the quarter. 7 of 11 in the game for the Huskies from the line. 3:17 to go in the fourth. 67-52, Warriors up 15. Smith, his second, he back rimmed that one. A rebound, 0 for 2 on that trip for him. A rebound to Brandon Taylor down the left side to Will Coral. All the way to the hoop, left-handed layup for Will. Is good. Rolling had to back off with his 4 fouls. Give Coral another 2. He's got 24 on the night. Hazlett between the circles picked up his dribble. Handoff Rolling over to the right side for Fink. Drive down the right side of the lane, blocked by Creed Kite. To Will Coral, over to Simmons. Oh, Caden blew the short one from the right side. Will should have had an assist. Rebound to Rolling. Man, that should have been a layup for Simmons. He missed it. Fouls on number 12. Simmons, after he missed it, his 3rd. Warriors are in the penalty, so free throws coming for Highland, and the clock is stopped. Not what you want if you're a Warrior fan. I got a 17-point lead. You'd like to see it run. Should have been a 19-point lead. Simmons blew that layup. Free throw good by Rolling. Highland 3 of 5 in the quarter. Bainbridge for Coral and Jake Reed. The Warriors got 6 players on the floor here. You got to take somebody out. Reed for Millard for the Warriors. Rolling with 15 now. Second free throw on the way. He made them both. 2 for 2 on that trip there. 4 for 6 in the quarter from the line. Rolling has 16. Well, let's see. 3, 6. 16 according to my stats, 69-54. Here's Brandon Taylor across the timeline, a crossover on Seibel over to Creed Kite. Out of the corner, he double dribbled with it. Wanted to pull up and shoot it, then saw the opening, thought he could go farther, and he mishandled the dribble. Turnover Warriors are second of the fourth quarter, 15th of the game. Some man pressure from Van Buren County. They get it into Hazlett, back to Rolling. Bainbridge will pick him up across the timeline. 2.5 to go in the fourth. Left side Smith. Off a screen from Rolling. On the roll into the lane. Reed is going to commit the foul as Rolling tried to catch that pass. No shot. Fouls on number 21, Jake Reed. His first. They're in the Warriors in the penalty, so back to the line goes Rolling and the Huskies. First free throw rolls around and falls through for him. Second one is on the way. That one's good as well. They're 6 of 8 in the quarter. All the way down off the hands of Simmons, and the Warriors commit their third turnover of the quarter, their 16th of the game. All you got to do is run the clock here, fellas. 69-56, you're up by 13. You don't need to force anything. Maybe the press from Highland, speeding the Warriors up. Inbounds to Seibel. He stumbles with it. Gets it up to Rolling across half court on the right side against Bainbridge. Warriors in a man-to-man. 25 on the shot clock. Rolling picks up his dribble, gives it to Hunter Seibel down the right side of the lane. Back out Rolling, a three right of the key. Air ball, and that's out of bounds to Van Buren County. 2:02 to go here in the fourth, 69-56. Warriors still up by 13. Here comes pressure from Highland. Inbounds Taylor to Bainbridge against Hazlett. 1-2-2 pressure. Bainbridge throws over the trap to Reed. Reed on the left wing in the corner to Creed Kite. Kite out of there to Bainbridge. Out high between the circles for Lincoln. Taylor sets him a screen. Bainbridge, jump stop, dish to Simmons. And they're going to call Lincoln Bainbridge with a travel on the jump stop as he dished it to Simmons. Turnover Van Buren County. Should have been another layup. Inbounds Rolling all the way down right side for Seibel into a cutting Rolling. His shot no good, but he's fouled on his way to the hoop. Bainbridge picks up his third. Warriors once again are in the penalty, so back to the free throw line goes Highland. Free throw Rolling, catches the front rim and creeps over. Here comes Jace Duncan for Brandon Taylor and Will Corral for the Warriors for Jake Reed. Rolling has the ball. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. Highland making hay from the free throw line here. It's 69-58. Still an 11-point lead, a minute 36 to go. Warriors get it in. They work it back to Will Corral down the left side of the lane. A step through and a layup all the way to the hoop for the junior Will Corral, who's having a big night. He's got 26, 71-58 Warriors. Hazlett, a spin move into the lane and a finger roll is good, and a foul, I believe, as well. He's going to have a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on 15, Creed Kite, his first. Count the hoop for Hazlett, and he'll have a free throw. He's got 18. Hazlett's free throw is good. 71-61, a minute 20 to go. Long pass down to Simmons. He tips it back to the front court. Might have been an over and back. It's a turnover into the hands of Seibel. Over to Hazlett. A three is good off the right wing and a timeout. 30-second timeout from Highland. So we'll take a quick 30-second break as it's 71-64 with 1:08 to go. Back with you in 30 seconds for more Warrior basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
I can hear.
House boys, flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Inbounds by the Warriors is stolen by a rolling turnover over to Preston Smith. He has to go retrieve it in the corner with 1:01 to go. Possession to Highland. That's turned over to the Warriors. Kinnick Millard in the front court, 54 seconds to go. And head coach Nathan Schellman uses his full timeout, each team with one left. So let's take another 60-second break. 52.5 to go here in the fourth, 71-64. Highland back with you in 60 seconds for more Warrior basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you here at the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School. Highland commits a foul on the Warriors inbound. That's Kyler Fink, his third on the team. Will Coral on the sideline looking, goes in the backcourt to Jace Duncan. The Warriors up 7, 45 seconds to go, and Fink tracks down Duncan and commits another foul. That's going to be his second. They're trying to get into the penalty. That's their fourth. Here comes Brandon Taylor into the game for Lincoln Bainbridge. Will Coral, backcourt sideline, gets it into Jace Duncan. Duncan followed by Fink. Again, Fink's third, fifth on the team. Into the penalty goes Highland. Warriors into the bonus now. .1 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Duncan's free throw is good. He's got 15 on the night. 72-64, an 8-point lead for Van Buren County. Duncan's second is good. 2 for 2 on that trip for Jace. He's got 16, 73-64. 40 seconds to go. Inbounds rolling to Hazlett. Hazlett to the right side. Handoff Smith. A three on the way for Preston. That's good. And suddenly Highland has caught fire from deep. All the way down the left side, Will Coral to Kinnick Millard. 73-67, a 6-point lead for the Warriors with 25.5 to go. Here comes a foul on number 25. Hazlett, that's just his first, but the Warriors will go to the free throw line as Highland in the penalty. Both teams in the penalty and bonus. 2-shot bonus. 25.5 to go in the fourth. Warriors had a big lead. Some three-pointers and turnovers have let Highland creep back to within 6. Free throw good. Millard was 16 in the second half. Scoreless in the first. Quarles had a big game, so has Duncan and Millard. That free throw good. 2 for 2 on that trip by Millard. 5 of 6 for the Warriors in the quarter. 75-67. Hazlett, a drive and a kick to Rolling. Tipped by Duncan. Rolling gets it back. Over to Smith. The 3 left of the key. That one way off to the right. An air ball. Bainbridge outlet to Duncan. Down the left side, 12 seconds. Duncan fouled from behind by Fink. Should be intentional. I don't think they're going to call it that way. Fink picks up his fourth. Jace Duncan going to go back to the line. 10.2 remaining in the game. The Warriors looking good now, up by 8. They're going to hold on and win this one here. In Southeast Iowa Super Conference Boys Shootout Basketball. Duncan short on the first. Warriors 5 of 7 in the quarter. 3-possession game right now. Duncan's second is good. 1 for 2 on that trip for Jace. Get it into Seibel to Fink. And Landry Leffler going to commit a foul way out high on the left side with 6 seconds even to go. 76-67. Warriors. Leffler picks up his third. Both teams in the bonus. But number 3, Kyler Fink, the freshman guard at 5'7", I don't think he's 5'7", probably about 5'5", to the line. He's just a freshman, good-looking ball player. First free throw rolls around, drops through for him. He's got 8 on the night. 10 of 12 is Highland in the quarter from the free throw line. Duncan into the lane early. The free throw by Fink is no good, but it's going to be a violation, and he'll get another one. On the violation by Duncan, he couldn't hold his balance, stepped into the lane. So Fink, a third attempt. That one's on the way. That one is good. 2 for 2 on that trip for him. He's got 9. 76-59, a 7-point lead. They get it into Duncan. He's fouled in the backcourt. Fouls on number 5 in the backcourt, Preston Smith, his fourth. Free throws coming for Duncan. Referees getting together to talk about something here with 4.5 seconds remaining. Jake Reed going to come back into the game. All the Warriors off the free throw line. Duncan with the ball. He'll shoot a couple. First on the way for Jace. First one is no good. 6 for 9 are the Warriors in the fourth quarter from the charity stripe. Second one in and out, 0 for 2 on that trip, an inadvertent horn. Not sure why the horn is going off. Got to put 4.5 back on the clock and let Highland have the rebound. Ah, boy, this one has been painful here down towards the stretch. 4.5 left. They're going to be a sideline inbounds. Duncan out of the game. Reed in. Huh? Rolling with the inbounds to Hazlett. Three-pointer left wing for Bryce off the backboard. No good. Rebound, Bainbridge. And the clock expires. It's a final now, 76-69. The Van Buren County Warriors get a win over the Highland in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Boys Shootout Basketball. In that fourth quarter, 26 points for Van Buren County. Highland puts up 31. Closed that 12-point lead after 3 down to 7, but the Warriors had enough and able to hang on. So that'll take us to the post-game show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. We need a 3-minute break because I got a whole bunch of numbers to add up. We'll come back and talk about the boys varsity game here tonight. The Van Buren County Warriors get a 76-69 win over the Highland Huskies in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Boys Shootout Basketball. Back with you in 3 minutes to do the post-game show. We'll do a quarter recap also in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. When we come back after this 3-minute break, you're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
All right, we're back with you inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Van Buren Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, where we've completed boys Southeast Iowa Super Conference Shootout Basketball for the evening. The Van Buren County Warriors getting a 76-69 win over the Highland Huskies here tonight. Let's do a quick fourth quarter recap brought to you by the Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We're in the post-game show for the Warrior Boys, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Iris Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. This quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In that fourth quarter, 7 turnovers for the Warriors, 3 of them for the Huskies. That was part of the reason why Highland able to get into the game. 11 rebounds for Van Buren County in the fourth quarter, just 3 rebounds for Highland. From the free throw line, lots of free throws in the fourth quarter. Van Buren County was 6 of 10 in the fourth quarter. Highland was 11 of 13. All right, we can do a full game recap now, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. For the game, let's take a look at the stats. On the turnover side of things, 20 of them for Van Buren County, 24 turnovers for Highland. The Warriors win the battle of the boards, 42-28. From the free throw line, Van Buren County 11-19, right at 58%. Highland was 16-21, 76% from the line for them. It was 15-8. Warriors up 7 after 1 quarter to play. Van Buren County outscores them by 9 in the second quarter at 18-9 to turn that 7-point lead into a 2-point lead. They were down, the Warriors were, after one by 7. They outscored them by 9 to lead it by 2 at the half, 26-24. Warriors outscored them by 10, 24-14 in the third quarter to turn that 2-point lead at the half into a 12-point lead, 50-38 after 3 quarters of play. Highland cuts into it. They outscore the Warriors 31-26 in the fourth quarter to cut into that 12-point lead, but the Warriors still able to hold on and win it by 7, 76-69. Let's take a look at some individual stats from the game. Highland, 5 in the scoring column, 2 of them in double figures. They were led by their leading scorer, Bryce Hazlett, with 22. Landon Rowling had 20 right behind him. Hunter Seibel with 6. Preston Smith had 12. Kyler Fink with 9. For the Warriors, 8 of them in the scoring column, 3 in double figures. They were led by Will Quarrell with 26 points. Jace Duncan and Kinnick Millard both contributed at 17. Lincoln Bainbridge with 4. He's back to action tonight. Landry Leffler with 2. Caden Simmons with 2. Creed Kite with 4. And Brandon Taylor had 4 to round out the scoring for the Warriors. Tonight's player of the game going to be Will Quarrell with 26 points to one of Will's best games played on the year. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. All right, that's a look at the stats from tonight's boys varsity game. We need to get in another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap this broadcast up. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
All right, we're back with you here for a final time from the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth, Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua, Iowa, to wrap up the post-game show brought to you by Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Root Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Warrior Boys get a win tonight, 76-69 over the Highland Huskies in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Boys Shootout Basketball. I'd like to thank board operator Mr. Connor Davis, hanging with us back at the studio tonight in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons to make this thing run smoothly. Thank you, Connor. I'd like to thank all of our listeners and viewers, as I always do here in the boys' post-game show. We had a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We were on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you chose one of those two ways to make this Friday, February 6, 2026 broadcast part of your evening, big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. If you got us on listening to the post-game show on your way home, please drive safely. Sonny and I will try to do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors one final time, as I always do here in the post-game show. Excuse me, I'll run through them for you one more time because they are so important. The Van Buren County Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Smith Automotive, Dowd's Quick Stop, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Van Buren County Hospital, Wells Hometown Drug, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, First Iowa State Bank, Roto Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Tugboat Transportation, and Wasco Hardware. If you're in the area, need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be brought to you and heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA and viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you're not currently a sponsor of Warrior Sports, but you'd like to be, you got to get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. She would be more than happy to make you up an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising, feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, you got to get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. Final score for you one more time tonight. The Warrior Boys win over the Highland Huskies by a score of 76-69. Will Corral, player of the game, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix with 26 points. Jace Duncan, 17 for him, and Kinnick Millard, 17 as well. So next broadcast will be with the Warrior Boys on Monday of next week, February 9th. Warrior Boys going to go to Twin Cedars to play one more regular season game on the year. That'll be a 7:30 p.m. tip there following the JV game, so probably 7:10, 7:15 airtime on Monday of next week. The Warrior Boys at Twin Cedars to play the Sabres. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of Connor Davis, board operator tonight, my camera operator and on-site producer, Miss Sonia Love Smith. My name is Shen Mokun, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We are all back for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. We'll all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Friday evening and say so long to you from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa, where once again the Warrior Boys get a win 76-69 over the Highland Huskies in Southeast Iowa Super Conference Boys Shootout Basketball. We'll talk to you next on a Monday for a boys game only against the Twin Cedars Sabres at Twin Cedars, about 7:10, 7:15 airtime. For the girls, we'll be with them. Well, I'm going to sub for Davis County. Their team places on a Tuesday of next week. I'll be with the Davis County boys playing the Danville Bears over there in Danville. And then next game after, will be with the Warrior girls right here at home to host Columbus in first round of regional play. The boys' pairings for districts have not come out yet, so that's a look at our next broadcast. So until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Basketball. We are on the air tonight at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. From Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School here in Keosauqua,